Well, welcome back to the Prospect Hub. We're talking about best prospects here, and of course, there was actually something that happened really big in Syracuse. I wanted to get to this first because I do the day after. Like for today's Sunday, you go over the action that happened on Saturday, but I wanted to go through this one game very briefly. A performance that was not a good performance by a big Met prospect. Um, Now the Mets, of course, as you know, brought up Nolan McLean in these 2-0 his first two Major League starts. He pitched well against the Mariners last week and pitched really well against the Braves on Friday. Really did a great job. And there's talk that the Mets are thinking about calling up Jonah Tong, who had a big night Saturday night in Syracuse, and he is dominating minor league baseball. He's got the most strikeouts in minor league baseball right now for a pitcher. But there's another pitcher that is on the radar, and that's Brandon Sproat, who usually today was his day to start. But the Mets used him later in the game. Came in the second inning. And what's interesting is he did not pitch well. I don't have all the details, but I got the numbers here. And this is in Syracuse. The Mets lost 12-9. Syracuse Mets lost 12-9 to the Indianapolis Indians. And unfortunately, he didn't pitch well. And 3 2/3 innings, he gave up 7 runs, 5 earned runs, 7 hits, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. It's not good. And the Mets brought him in relief because they wanted to see how he would perform in relief, because I think they're kind of thinking about calling him up to New York in the next few weeks. And I think they wanted to get his feet wet to bring him in the middle of a game. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if the Mets are going to do that long term. They're going to do that long term, I wouldn't think. But I think they want to put him in the bullpen. I think they should just start him and put Clay Holmes in the bullpen, in my opinion. But he has been sort of up and down over the last 3 or 4 starts. He hasn't pitched nearly as well. And obviously he didn't pitch well on Sunday. But I just wanted to get you out. I'll have more about this thing, about the way he pitched on Monday for you. I want to get back here, but after work. But here is from Mets Mirage. This is from Saturday. Mets minors recap. Tong dazzles in second AAA start. Now, before we end this video, please hit the subscribe button. Jonah Tong dazzled in the second outing for AAA Syracuse, firing 6 shutout innings with 8 strikeouts. The 22-year-old right-handed pitcher has now racked up 11 scoreless frames and 17 strikeouts across his first 2 AAA starts. So he's complete total domination. Mike Puma of the New York Post reported before the game that Tong has entered the conversation for a potential 2025 call-up. A full breakdown of that report. We don't need to see about that. That doesn't matter. So on Saturday, the Syracuse Mets defeated the Indianapolis Indians 4-0. Jet Wings went 1-5. He's gotten off to a slow start in the AAA. Left fielder Jared Young went 3-4. Ali Sanchez, who Mets recently resigned because they need some catching help, went 1-4. Williams finally snapped an 18 at-bat hit drought with a knock, although he swung at the first pitch in 3 of his 5 trips. He also opened the bottom of the first with a 100-mile-per-hour out to third base. So Jonah Tong pitched 6 innings, gave up 5 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts. It was once again the Tong show in Syracuse, and he was pitching at home, and the place was going crazy the way he's been pitching. The right-handed pitcher dominated through 6 innings, piling up 21 swings, and misses with 63 of his 88 pitches going for strikes. Wow! So he only gave up 25. He only threw 25 balls in this game. This is a kid that was walking the ballpark 2 years ago. He had a walk rate over 6. And he's cleaned that all up. His fastball topped out at 97.6 miles per hour. Flame-throwing reliever Dylan Ross followed with 2 scoreless frames. Both Tong and Ross are making their cases to push for a call-up to the big leagues. I would mention I'd like to see Ross as opposed to Brazoban, who they called up yesterday, which is just, I don't know what the hell they're doing. Just get him out of here. He made me so nervous. I know they lost the game anyway, but having him pitch made me very nervous. And have to worry about standing pitching and everything else. It's not good. The Portland Sea Dogs defeated the Binghamton Rowan Ponies 8-2. A.J. Yoon went 2 for 4. Jacob Reimer went 2 for 3. He hit a home run on Sunday. Catcher Kevin Parada went 1 for 4. He also hit a home run on Sunday. It was a rough day offensively for Binghamton, who squandered multiple chances with runners in scoring position. They loaded the base with 2 outs in the first before Parada struck out on 3 pitches. Parada laid batted through a 7-pitch at-bat in the 5th, with men on second and third, but came up empty again. One of the lone bright spots was third baseman Jacob Reimer, who posted another multi-hit effort. He's now batting .283 with an .880 OPS and 6 extra base hits in August. He's had a very good year. A right-handed pitcher, Brendan Gurton, went 2/3 of an inning, gave up 2 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk. His ERA is 4.76. Right-handed pitcher Brian Metalor pitched an inning and struck out 2. The Rum Ponies pitching staff had a rough day on Saturday. Starter Brendan Gurton exited after just 2/3 of an inning with an apparent injury. Oh, that's not good. And bulk reliever Daniel Juarez struggled in relief. And High A Brooklyn. Colin Houck went 1 for 2. The former first-round pick and Houck had a fantastic day at the plate on a single to center in the 4th inning and grounded out a 9-pitch at-bat in the 5th. Outside of Houck, however, Brooklyn's offense struggled, and the Aberdeen Ironbirds defeated the Brooklyn Cyclones 5-3. 3 players struck out at least 3 times, including slugger Trace Wilhoit, who had a golden sombrero. The Cyclones ended up going down on strikes a total of 14 times in the night. Gotta swing the bat, guys. Right-handed pitcher Will Watson pitched 6 innings, gave 1 hit, no earned runs, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. His ERA on the season is 1.70. Watson extended his scoreless streak to 14 innings on Saturday, allowing just 1 hit over 6 strong innings. The Cyclones looked to have a solid 3-0 lead, but lefty Ryan Ammons struggled in relief, getting 4 earned runs in just 2/3 of an inning, including 2 walks. This is like the first time I've ever seen him ever get any runs, Ryan Ammons. Been with the Mets organization for 2 years. The first time I've heard and read him giving up runs. Hunter Hodges fouled and issued 3 consecutive free passes. Overall, the Cyclones combined for 5 straight walks in the 8th inning between Ammons and Hodges. Oh boy! And St. Lucie Mets lost to the Palm Beach Cardinals 6-1. Mitch Voigt went 0 for 4 for walking the stolen base. The Mets' 2025 first-round pick continued his struggles on Saturday. Pitchers have been attacking him with 2 low breaking balls and sky-high heaters. He hasn't made the necessary adjustments yet. He also committed an error in the field. St. Lucie managed just 1 run, and the lineup struck out a combined 16 times. Oofa. Left-handed pitcher Davio Hurtado pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, 0 earned, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. And Mets Rise has him ranked as number 27th overall in the Mets farm system. But the big news here is what happened on Sunday, and that's with Brandon Sproat did not pitch well. He didn't pitch. He pitched 3 and 2/3 innings. That's not great. He gave a ton of runs, and I don't know if that's such a good idea. The Mets having him come out of the bullpen, but you let me know what you think about this video, and of course, please subscribe to the Prospect Hut, and I'll see you later.